How are you all? I hope all of you are fine and safe at home. This is your computer teacher Sumit Sadana. So in this video we'll discuss about our second chapter, that is Windows Movie Maker. So what is the Windows Movie Maker first? So basically this is a video editing software which is coming with Windows operating system, but not all the operating system, but some specific one I'll tell you. This Windows Movie Maker is a video editing software which is basically working on Windows platform only. That means it is working only on operating system those are related to Windows or the Microsoft Corporation, and not on Linux operating system or Unix operating system or any other operating systems, right? Or it doesn't work on Mac OS 2, right? Apple desktops are also there, but it's not working over there. Basically this has been made by Microsoft Corporation solely for their operating system only, and this was built-in operating system in Windows XP, in Windows 7 or in Windows Vista also. But unfortunately these all the operating systems which I mentioned now are not with us, or we are not working over there, because they have introduced new operating systems, that is Windows 8, Windows 8.1 Umber or Windows 10 with the various variants in this. And if you wanna install it, you can download it from the Windows website, right? Because they have given it there for free. You can download it, and I'll tell you when you are downloading this Windows Movie Maker, you can see on the screen too some facilities have been provided to you with this software. That includes mails, right, messenger, photo gallery, movie maker, writer, family safety, and other web-based services also, such as OneDrive or Outlook. These are the secondary storages, right, which have been provided to you with this software, with the by default memory, online memory, right, online storage, which we can say like this. And you can see on the screen Windows Movie Maker. We in this chapter will be learning various topics. So our first one is some intro, which I have already given to you, and the next comes your features of Windows Movie Maker. Some key components are there, how to add images or the videos, audios or short clips, long videos, or making a movie. You can do anything here because this is a full-fledged video editing software. You can apply transitions also, visual effects also. Transitions means whenever you are switching from one image or one video to another video, you can make them more representable, right, more appealing with inserting those transitions, applying transitions, some visual effects. Next comes your adding title, captions and credits. This is related to text. If you want to add some text, you can add text or textual material in the form of title, caption or credits. Next comes your editing media clips. That means you wanna change the sequence of the images. You can change it, you can trim the videos, you can partially deleting the image also, you can delete it, right? You want to select some portion of the video, you can also do that in this editing media clip. So you can interchange 2 or 3 images also with each other. That is coming under editing media clips. Next comes saving a movie. That means you are saving a full-fledged project here, not the video, not in the form of video like we are having YouTube videos or other videos, but if we are talking about exporting a movie, that means you are exporting or saving a movie in the form of video, right? So let's get started with our features of Windows Movie Maker. So let me give you a look how this Windows Movie Maker looks like. You see to it. So this is our software, right? My movie is basically because it's not saved. This is just opened it, that's why it's showing my movie. By default they have given the name, but we can change the file name also. This is the layout of Windows Movie Maker, where we have n number of options here. So this row is called as a menu bar, right, where this is a movie maker button, or you can say file, right, where you have two partitions here. On the left side you have many options, on the right side you have recent projects. Left side, that means the first one, new project, you want to create a new one, you click on here. If you want to open the existing one, you will be just clicking on the open project. You want to save it, you save the project, or save project as. If you want to save the project to some other location, it will ask the location where you want to save it, right? Save as type is movie maker projects. I told you that saving a movie doesn't mean saving a movie in the form of video. It means saving a full-fledged project under this movie maker software, right? Next comes publish movie, save movie. These are disabled because we haven't added any of the image yet here in this. Next come import from device, or you want to import any video or any video, audio, image or graphical content you want to import. You can import it from a device. Device doesn't mean here, device does not mean that you are having internal memory or internal hard disk drives. This means if you have attached some pen drive, this is my pen drive, it's showing over here, that's why it is showing other devices. It will come for your pen drives, your memory cards, right, your phone also, if you will be selecting it under transferring files option, right, as you know that. And or you have the CD drives, it will also show here. So click on this, import whatever videos or audios or any of the image will be there, it will be automatically imported here. Okay, so next comes the options. These are the by default checked, unchecked options here. We are not doing anything with these options because these are by default selected. Next comes the about movie maker. We will tell you the version of this, who has made it, right? Microsoft Corporation, they have the rights reserved there. Okay, next about exit. Okay, so this was a first movie maker button here. These home, animation, visual effects, project, view, these are all the menus, which is also known as tabs nowadays, because whenever we are clicking on the home, this rectangular box is known as the ribbon, right, where these sub options or the groups are made here, are given here for your if you wanna make your video more comfortable or smooth working, this has been provided to you with the software. This animations transition group, pan and zoom group, visual effects, so you have this effects group. In project you have audio group and aspect ratio. Aspect ratio means the size of this, you see the screen. Widescreen you want 16:9 or 4:3. 4:3 is basically the bigger one for suitable for some YouTube square videos, but widescreen if you want to make a notch display with your smartphones, it will be suitable for that. YouTube also you can use it for YouTube too, for widescreen. Basically these widescreen are being used as a by default selection for LEDs, also for your smartphones also, which are having a notch display. Next come view. View is having a time, zoom group and thumbnail size, preview and waveforms. I'll tell you one by one each and everything to you in detail. Okay, let's switching to our chapter, right? So here some features, we were about to do this. What are the key features of Windows Movie Maker? The first one is our auto save. So this is a very important feature here. Auto save, whenever you are doing any kind of stuff here on any kind of video editing, it will automatically getting saved on the by default location, right? No need to take any kind of tension that if a power failure is there or unexpected application closure is there, your data might get lost. But you are on the safe side because the projects are automatically saved after a fixed interval of time, right? Downloading music from online libraries, you have seen that we can add music here, right? You can download the audio file from online stores too, right, here, such as Audio Micro and Vimeo Music Store. I'll show you, but this won't be enabled until and unless we are not adding any kind of graphical content here. So I am simply, you can see there, click here to browse for videos and photos. I am clicking here to add something. So we have some built-in music, pictures and videos too. So I am just adding some pictures here. So let's penguins and hydronic gas. So I have added two. Now it has been enabled. So I'll be clicking on the sub option. This one is the drop down option where it will show find new music online. So this is the online area where you can find audio micro, free music archive or Vimeo, right? And you can add music from PC. That means you can add music at the current point wherever you are, or you can add the music here. I'm adding the music, so it is showing here the location from where we have to fetch the music. So we have sample music here, right? Kind of kalimba, circus marcus, sleep away, made with the selection here. So I have added here, right? So it has come in a new bar. This one, this is the music bar where you can see the music has been added here, right? Duration was 2 minutes and 49 seconds, but it has been auto fit to the images. So I'm playing here, right? But whatever the duration of these two photos are, it will be played till that only, because we have not stretched it, or we have not increased the duration of the images. Let me increase the size of this. You can see when you are double clicking on this image, you are having this edit and options, right? These are the virtual tabs, video tools, music tools, where you can edit the media clips, right, with some options given here. I am double clicking on this first image. It is showing a duration. So you have till 30 seconds duration, but not to worry, you can add, you can write down 60 also and press enter. It will be stretched to 60 seconds, right? Now you can see the bar is not invisible because the duration of the music was 2 minutes and 49 seconds. Now the total duration is 1 minute and 7 seconds. You can see here, right? Let me play. It's playing here, right? Okay, I am playing it from here, so it will play from a scratch. You can see you can pause anywhere, you can play anywhere, you can come to this, right? And from this image it will be switching to the another image, right? And this audio we have imported from our PC only, our computer only, because some built-in musics were there, right? You can add your own voice too, right? Here record narration, so you can record here or add sound, whatever you have recorded here. You can record the narrations because I don't have the audio device, that's why it's no showing. You must be having the speakers here with you, so it will show record, play or stop button, right? You can add from the online stores also, you can add from your own, it's up to you. Like you are comfortable enough for this. Next is audio from a video. Audio tracks can be extracted from video files. You cannot extract the audio from these video, right? Because the detaching option for the music is not available in Windows Movie Maker. They have given this point in features portion because whenever you are integrating audio and image with each other to make a video file, right? So in some in resulting into a video file, you can extract a video file, right, in through some other software like Wondershare, Filmora is there, Cubase is there, right? Some wave pad is also there. You can extract the audio. Mixpad is there. You can extract the videos audio from there, not from this Windows Movie Maker software. This is giving the opportunity for other software to extract. Otherwise some YouTube files are licensed one which cannot be downloaded either, or you cannot extract the audios. But here in Windows Movie Maker you have the option, the facility to extract the audios from the videos file. Whatever video files being made like with the help of these Movies Maker software, you can extract the audio file easily, right? Next comes your outline on text. You can text. I'll tell you how to add text here. Suppose you wanna start a movie, or you wanna make a movie here. So at the starting you must be giving some sort of title or something. So that is coming under text option. That is these three options are given under the add group here in the home tab. Add group. These are called the groups: clipboard group, add group, auto movies themes group, editing group, share group, right? So it is coming under the add group in the home tab, where the title, caption and credits options are there. So I'm clicking on the title. When I'm clicking on the title, so it is giving you the blank background, and one text box is provided to you where you can add anything here. Suppose you wanna make a movie kind of Dharma Productions. I'm just supposing it. Oh, sorry. Right. Dharma Productions. You can add it. It's added here, right? Or the caption, you wanna give caption to this image or to this image. You can give anywhere at any time caption. So caption, this is flowers, right? Or you wanna give caption here also to this penguins. Okay, and suppose see, you have given these Dharma Productions. So let us play this. So it is showing like this, right? Dharma Productions, the starting of this movie or a video. Next comes the flowers. So whatever content you wanna feel like to write, you can write it here, right? Next comes your penguins. At the end I'll tell you what is the functionality of credits. So whenever you watch movies, at the starting it's coming like this is the production, the producer, the director. The last, the numbering was there. We used to say it as a numbering, but basically that is known as credits. The contributors, the person who has contributed for the making of the movie or the video, that is known as credits. So we are giving credits to how many people or to the person concerned, right? We'll be writing here. Suppose actor, right? Their name will be going like this, right? Co-actor name will be go like that. Right? Then singer, producer, artists, like this, right? So we have given this. So let's play it. Dharma Productions, right? And we are switching to the next. This Windows Movie Maker is basically making your still images a movable one. You can add audios at the back also. You can add some video clips in between also by integrating the still images with the movable videos one, right? We are switching here because it is taking so much of time. Okay, so we are switching to the next image, that is penguins. It will show it as, and next the credits will come with the background color that is black. You can see here. See the credits, these are going like this, right? So this was all about how to add videos, audios, right? How to add content here. So we are switching to our next topic. Next comes your proxy videos. Basically Windows Movie Maker is the one which is basically giving you an opportunity to make your movies more smooth, which will be best suitable for every software, every video player. So I'm showing you the option of proxy video. Like suppose you wanna save this video, it will be under this save movie, where recommended settings have been given to you, where so display size, you can see when you are hover over the mouse here, display size 1920 into 1080 pixel. So you might have seen whenever you are opening any kind of YouTube video, there are setting button where you can select the clarity, where you can select the video size, right? Like 144p, 244p, right? Sorry, 240p, 360p, 480p, next 720p, 1080, 1440, 2140, right? These all are the clarity related to the HDs or full HDs or ultra HDs, right? Options. This is for high definition displays, kind of LEDs or computer LEDs. This for computer, if you'll be clicking here, it will be saved, this video will be saved as for monitors, those are having CRTs, cathode ray tubes, kind of television screens. Burn a DVD for email, you wanna send it via email, so the clarity will be bit declined. You can see the display size 426 into 240 pixels, right? The size is gradually decreased. And for Android phone, large phone, when you are hovering over the mouse here, it is showing you one. So every Android phone is 1080 pixel enabled screens. So medium iPhone. So for each and every smartphones or any device, Windows Movie Maker is giving you the facility to save video compatibility with the compatibility, right? Next comes your audio waveforms. So audio can be represented as waveforms in Windows Movie Maker. This helps to locate the audio files easily in the project. So let me tell you audio waveforms. So this is the audio bar. We'll click here, you can see the waves like this up and down, which has been going here and there, right? So double clicking on it, right, so on the view. So these are the waveforms. If I'll click here, it won't come, only the name of the file will appear here. But if I want that waveform should also come, so I'll simply click on waveforms, I'll play here. So these waveforms are here, right? Got it? I hope this one is clear to you. Next comes your the basic steps which I already told you, how to start Windows Movie Maker. So let me start from a scratch for a bit. So I am minimizing it, right? So first of all, go to the start button, right? Then all programs, Movie Maker is there, so it will open because we have already opened it, so it has just restored it itself. Next comes your components of Windows Movie Maker. So features we have done. Next comes your components. So what are the key components? I have already told you some. These are the menu bar, this is the title bar where the name of the file and the software name has been given to you, and these are the commands of minimizing, maximizing and closing the application. This is the quick access toolbar, you can see here. This one is the quick access toolbar. That means you have a single click option where you can do it with a single click, not going to some option then sub options. This is a Movie Maker button. I am a bit maximizing it for the clarity, right? And these are the tabs I told you earlier also. Tabs are the one which are having their own sub options there. The whole bar is known as the menu bar, and the first one is the title bar where the file name and the software name is provided to you. Next come the preview monitor pane where you can see the your video, the running video, right? Next comes your they have given group. I told you whatever is written here, these are known as groups. Suppose auto movie themes group, editing group, share group, add group under the home tab. So this is the storyboard where you are adding the photos, your videos, audio files, whatever graphical content you are adding, it is coming in the storyboard area. Sorry. Next is your preview full screen. So this timing option is there, right, where this one 00, first one before this slash, right, this means that the running video time, and on the right side of this slash we have the total time duration of a video, right? And on the extreme right of this we have a preview full screen button. You can see here the total duration of this video is 1 minute 21 seconds, and we have played till 3 second 43 milliseconds, right? And this is the preview full screen. When you are hovering over mouse on any of the option, it will show you the caption preview full screen. You press it here, it will show you the full screen, right? You can see easily, and it is auto played, so it is showing here, right? You want to go back or you want to pause it, you pause it here, right? You want to share the movie right away from this, so you can share on a OneDrive, Facebook, the groups have been given to you. You want to change the theme, you can change the theme, right, of pan and zoom. It will show like this. The wording has been changed, the theme is changed, right? Make it default, sorry. And you want to go back to the movie maker, right? I click the back. Okay, right? So next comes your change thumbnail size, right? So you can change the thumbnail size also here. Change thumbnail size to make it extra small, large, extra large, or medium, whatever is deemed fit. You can select it, and you can zoom it or zoom out, zoom in or zoom out, zoom slide bar. And next is your movie control button. So this is the previous one, play, and the next frame. This is the previous frame, P, played, this one for previous frame and the next frame, right? So I have zoomed in, so I'll be zooming out according to my need. So I have done this. So next comes these are the explanation of the title bars. It is located at the top of the Windows Movie Maker, right? So which is giving you the title of the project, gives the name of file name of the display as the project name, the application title. Next comes your menu bar, where all the menus are there or located. You can see home, animations, visual effects, projects, views are also there. These options allows us to access, edit and save the movies. So basically they are quite helping us in making our video or a movie more representable, more appealing. So movie maker button, I've explained at the first. So these all options were there, right? Next comes the storyboard. Storyboard is where you are putting all the images, audios, the videos with the help of and you can also add transitions or visual effects there. We'll be adding one by one to them. Next is preview monitor pane. So the video which is being played is coming under video, this preview monitor pane, right? So let us add some effects here on these videos, right? Okay, we have selected one photo here. We'll go to the visual effects, right? You can add the visual effects like this. It is basically giving the preview. Okay, so we have discussed our components of Windows Movie Maker. Now see, you can see on the screen on the right side we have some let's know more boxes where some more information is given to us. This one is related to the snapshot or the screenshot you can take in between. So let me tell you how to take a snapshot here. So when you are working somewhere in a Windows Movie Maker, any position, you can have the option under home tab in the the add group snapshot. When you click it, it is already clicked, it's clicked now, and you can save it. You select this location, give the name, and the save as by default type is PNG, portable network graphic file. So I'm saving it, so it's saved, right? Let's see where it is saved. So this was the one which has been taken, and it is automatically added here. I'm undoing it, I'm redoing it, so it is showing. You can see the time here, it is decreasing. See, 7 seconds for one picture has been inserted here. Previously it was 1 minute 21 second. Now that snapshot has automatically been added here, so the time is increased to 1 minute 28, right? So it's added somewhere in between, right? So I'm undoing it. I'm just telling you what is the working of the snapshot. Next comes here record narration. I've already told you you can record your narration, you can record your wordings, your speeches here, right? Next we are switching to next topic, that is adding images and videos. I told you that how to add a video or audio. Let me tell you how to add more here, how to add video. We have added images here, but how to add videos? So either you right click here, add videos or photos, or you have option in the home tab under add group, add videos and that. So I am switching to the videos, the built-in video, wildlife. So it's added here. Wherever the cursor is clicked, it will add there, right? So suppose the cursor is here in between the image, so I'm adding it. So it will, this is the only one image, that's why it's not inserted here. But if you want to insert in between, you can just right click right here and set endpoint. So it will be clicked it. Sorry, it will be added here. Okay, next let me play this for you. I'm playing it. Okay, so it's been played. Now the turn of a video, right? The video is having their own sound, but the audio which we have inserted will also played. So it is better to mute the video's audio. How you can do that? Just double click on the video file. You'll be navigated to the specific video tools edit tab where you have video volume. So simply click on that and just mute it. You can see the sign here, mute and unmute. It was in the middle for balancing the video volume. So just mute it, so you won't get the video's audio, right? So now whatever audio you have added here, so it will be audible to all the person to whom you want to share. And next comes let me pause it. Let us add more photos here for our next topic, because we need some more images here to apply some transitions and all. I have added many photos here, right? So I am deleting the repeated videos. You can give the caption as I told you here. You can give the caption to this also, right? Flower, you can say that flower 2. You can give to like any of the photo you wanna, if you're interested to give the name. Next is you're adding audio files. So I told you earlier how to add audio file. You can add the audio from the home tab from this option, as you're already aware of. Next comes your applying transitions. I told you that I am adding some photos just for this purpose. Adding transitions. Transitions are basically applied to add visual effects to the movie, this whole movie, right? I have added some photos here now, so I'll be putting one by one transition to each and every photo or the video. So let me go to the animations, right? Then we have a transition tab here where 6 or 7 sorry, transitions have been put here are given. So you just simply hover over the mouse and select it. It's not coming on the title because the title is having their own transition. You just click on the flowers. We are clicking the flower, then you see the transition options are there are a number of transition options. So whatever is comfortable or suits to you, you can select it. I am selecting this one. So after the Dharma production image is played, how this second image will come. So it comes like this with this transition. Okay, so I am pausing it here. I am clicking on the video. So how the video will appear here. So just hover over it, do not click it, just take a mouse to the option and you will be having that transition effect there on as a preview. You can see that you have a number of figures here, kind of page you are turning it or the curling the page. You can see it here like this, wipes and all. So the video will come like this, and to the next one you want to add some more, you can add more here, a kind of blurry transition. Next is your another one, so you can easily select from them. And here you have pan and zoom option too, like how you want to be this image to be played during that time duration. So either you wanted to rotate it, or you want to slide it from left to right, right to left, right corner to the left corner and all. So you have a number of options that called panning, right? So you just select it. Next I'm selecting this one, then koala, I'm putting this one, then I'm for the lighthouse I'm putting this effect, penguins, I'm having wipes, then tulips, we're having this and the wipes, penguins already having. So let's this one. Okay, credit we want that. So I am switching it to the full screen. You can see Dharma production, right? Next, see that our first transition just done. Then coming the next one, right? Okay, there you go, the video is there. So I'm pausing it back to the movie maker. So similarly with this, each and every slide is having their own transition. So here you go, we have added the transition here successfully, right? So now suppose see the one more option is there here, and animation option. Suppose you have selected this one and you want to apply this to all. So what you will do, you will keep on like clicking it and selecting it, click it, then again select it, click it, then select that one, select it. So it is better to just you click on the selected transition, then apply to all. So it will be applied to all the same transition, right? It's simple, I know that, right? Done. So our next is applying visual effects. So visual effects, so I'm applying visual effects here. Visual effects means what kind of picture you want to make, like this. So you want to change the color. You see this, the color of this hydrant is kind of light green and yellowish, pale color. So this looks like changing the color during the your slide movie time, right? If you want to make your flower kind of looks like this, black and white or sepia, cyan tone, you can change the color, right? Multiple effects are also there, right? 3D ripple effect, cinematic, these all are given already here. Sepia tone, add it, apply. So play it. So sapient tone, this is sapient tone. You can caption here, you can see that sapient tone is written here. Now comes this mosaic pixelate. So okay, you can select any of them, whatever you feels like is good. So you can add the visual effects too. Okay, next, know the fact that you can easily split your video also, you know that. So this is a continuous framing video where you will be right clicking. Suppose I am putting it here and I want to drag this frame here. Can I do it? Okay, we can't do that because we have dragged it and dropped it here, but the full video has come here, not the single one. I'm undoing it, so it is again on the same position. So what I'll do, I will just click on the desired frame where I want to split it, then right click and split. It's split now. So I am placing it here. So see, the first frame is still there, the second one has come here. Okay, so it's very simple. You can split your videos also like this. Next is your default extension of Windows Movie Maker project is WLMP, right? Whenever you are saving the project, this save project Movie Maker projects, so that extension is WLMP, right? Sorry. Next is your adding title, caption and credit. I told you already, right? You are familiar with that. Next comes adding captions. I told you already, right? Next is editing media clips. Okay, that I have already shown during my explanation. I'll again tell you how to interchange the videos and audios. So I want this to be this image to be come here after koala. So I am putting it here, moving it here. So it has come here, right? I am putting the jellyfish after tulips. After tulips, jellyfish and tulip, right? This is called editing the media clips. And editing media clips also means splitting of the video, and I am putting this video again here, right? And just simple as that, right? And our last topic was how to save a movie. That is, you will go to save a movie from this option, or you can go from here, save movie. So all the same options will be here, which is coming here. So for high definition, that is 1080 pixel. Now this is common for all, so you can easily upload on YouTube channel too. You select the location where you wanna click it, right? So save it. So give the file name, that is practice, right? Just practice, that's it. Save it. So it will take time to save because it's a high definition movie, so it will definitely take time. And the speed depends upon your processor too, because if it is slow dual core, core 2 duo or i3, it will take some time. But if you are having i5, i7, AMD bulldozer kind of processor, which is very well fit with the gaming zone, right, with the graphic card, so you can easily upload it or save it with a couple of seconds, right? So this was all about our chapter, that is Windows Movie Maker, right? So next I'll be attaching worksheets and notes with you in the form of this chapter, and question answers, MCQs, true false and all. So you have to do it in your notebook, right? Only the question answer you have to do in the notebook, right? And you just go through the chapter, install the Windows Movie Maker, and I'll add the download link also in my description and my YouTube channel. You can easily download it, click it, right, easily. And if you have any query, you can ask it directly. Thank you. I hope you like this video, right? And have a nice day.